Great. We continue with the conversation we've been having on miscarriage. And remember, you can continue engaging us on social media at KTN News KE, at Grace Courier KE. You can also call in live with the numbers just there below your screen, just to send in your contribution to the conversation we've been having. And Dr. Charles Okuma, I want to come back with you because there's a question here from one of our viewers. He's Victor Ocheng. He says, I understand you, my sister. My wife lost them 4 times. My wedding was 2015, so it's true we are suffering in silence, have given up already. He also sent another comment and says, my wife also has the same problem, carrying pregnancy for 5 to 6 months, then miscarriages. In fact, this is the 4th one. I'm tired. Is there any way I can be helped? Have gone even to the best hospitals and with a good gynecologist. Okay, but I guess you understand what he asked there, Dr. Ari.
Yeah, it seems to me that the wife has the mechanical problem because she's saying 5 months?
Yes, 5 to 6 months.
5 to 6 months, yes. We have a mechanical problem, which was just 1/2 of the problem that Nyambura had. And I am sure their doctor will have told them, if we have failed, if we have taken measures and have failed, he must have given them, he or she must have given them the reason why we have failed. 1, 2, he or she will have told them that in the next one, we are going to try this measure. And it should work. According to me, please don't give up. Don't give up on the process. Don't give up on your doctor. If your doctor feels it's beyond them, they will refer you. So stick with them, cross-examine your doctor. Your doctor will be able to explain if we are still failing, why we are failing, and what measures are going to be undertaken to ensure that we succeed, and you are going to succeed, like Nyambura will tell us in a short while.
Yes, Nyambura will be telling us in a short while. But Marion, you're a counselor. Victor Ocheng here is saying he's given up, he's tired, because it's been... this is the 4th one, that's what he says. How do we deal with this loss?
I'll say what I told Nyambura and Dan. Just before, when Nyambura was going through all this pain together with the husband, I came across, I'm a strong believer, Christian, I'm a born-again Christian, and I want to say what I found out. I was reading Psalms 139, and there's a verse that says that I've hemmed you in front and behind, and my hand is upon you. And I told them, now this is time to focus on God, because God is the one who gives children. He's the rewarder. Children are a reward from the Lord. Sure. And He is supreme and He's sovereign over everything. He's able to give. He's able to make a way where there is no way. And we turn to God in prayer. And I can tell you, I prayed a lot. I do pray. But that particular time, I don't think there's any day that went by before I mentioned this baby that Nyambura and Dan were carrying. And I remember she told you that Dan was also giving up. And he told me, Mama, I'm not ready to see my wife go through pain again. I don't want to take her through that pain. He was feeling like he's already guilty of putting her into shame and pain. And I told him, the seed that you are the seed carrier, and the seed that will go into Nyambura, the Lord is saying, He'll hem it in front and behind, and His hand will be upon it. And we trusted God, and I want to believe that is what God did. We did our part. God did his part. And because He's sovereign. Sure. And I remember even the doctor telling her that we do so much, but God does the rest. You have to trust in God. Even the doctor here can tell you that a lot, it's God who does. It's not our doing. Yes.
My dad was a doctor, and they say we treat, but God heals. Right?
Yes.
So He does the larger bit.
And you have to give hope.
Certainly. Told we have another caller online, Flora from Mombasa. Good morning, Flora. Thank you so much for calling in. What's your contribution to the conversation we're having?
Habari asubuhi.
Salama sana, Flora.
Naitwa Flora, niko na 42 years.
Yes.
Wakati nimekaribia kupata period zangu, matiti zinafura sana. Alafu nasikia kutapika kama mtu ako na mimba. Hiyo kitu imenisumbua karibu 3 years now.
Yes. Okay. Flora, Dr. Charles atakujibu.
Straight away?
Yes, okay. Yes, straight away.
She says she's 42 years. At that stage, you are at something called the climacteric, where we are moving from having regular periods to the menopause. So one of the things that happen, one of the accompanying features of the climacteric are such reactions. Kwa hivyo huyo mama ningemsihi aone daktari na atatibiwa hiyo shida. Kuna madaktari wengi sana wataalamu hapo Mombasa. Tafadhali waone mara moja, watakuambia ni nini. Hakuna kitu kikubwa, otherwise hii miaka 3 angekuwa amepata madhara mengine. So ni hiyo tu, kuna kakasoro kadogo ambako katarekebishwa na madaktari wa huko Mombasa.
Great. Natumai Flora umepata kusikia hapo maelezo kutoka kwa Daktari Charles Okumu. I'm told we also have Ita from Baringo. Good morning, Ita. Thank you so much for calling in. What's your contribution to our discussion?
Thank you.
Oh, Peter, actually, just carry on. We can hear you. Okay, we lost him. I think he'll be calling back again. But Nyambura, time now for you to share the good news with our viewers, because we've seen lots of them encouraging you, telling you not to give up. It's now time for you to tell them you never gave up.
Yeah, actually, I never gave up. Yes, I never gave up, and at least now I have 2 boys.
Wow.
One is 2 years, 9 months, and the other is 5 months, 2 weeks. And they're healthy and they're good, and I carried them at least now with the knowledge of knowing what the problem was and not giving up, because at least when I lost the twins, we had already identified the problem. And even when I conceived after the twins, I remember the doctor saying, we're just going to do the same thing. If there is anything else ahead, we'll know how we're going to deal with it. And the only problem was that they both wanted to come out, come to this world early. But just follow the same procedure, taking my medication, my supplements, and had total bed rest, and also a lot of prayers, and which I think also helped. Just also knowing that it doesn't also take you, just as she said, it doesn't take the doctor's strength or your strength. The rest, you leave it to God.
Sure.
Because it becomes a very, very difficult journey, because at times it gets to a place where you end up blaming. I know there was a time I had a friend who kept on blaming doctors. Maybe it's this doctor, I need to change the doctor and go to another doctor. Which doctor do you use? But at times it doesn't end up being only the doctor, but it also takes you yourself and also God. Yeah.
Did you ever blame him?
Blame God? Yes. I remember.
Did you ask questions?
Yes, I actually did. When I lost the twins, I actually did. And I remember that time I had moved close to my mom, and I would wake up in the morning and I would sit in her room and tell her, I think I've given up, even on God. And I don't want even to be told anything about babies. I don't want to even hear about pregnancies. I remember even there was a time I went for a birthday party, and this particular person I think also people are not sensitive to people who go through the same loss. And I remember going for this birthday party, and it was in December. I think it was after I had lost the twins, or because I remember I had lost twice close to December. But we had gotten to a place where we were sitting around, and we had to share and wish this girl best wishes, like a mother. And I felt it was really difficult. So I actually walked out. But the person didn't take it properly, and she felt offended, and she came and told me, and then sent my sister to tell me I did wrong. And my sister didn't actually know why I did what I did. I just told her, please, I wasn't feeling well. I just needed to leave. And I think one goes through a lot. People don't understand you. You don't understand God. And one part of the Bible that really helped me and gave me strength is something that my mom shared. And interestingly, that same week she shared to me, someone preached on the same thing in church. And it was on the story of Job, when he really gave up. And his family also gave up on God and told him, you curse God and just let's deal with it like that. And God asks him questions. Keeps on asking him, are you the one who tells the sun what time to be up and the sun to go down? Are you the one who also speaks to the moon? Are you the one who also tells the sea where to go? And Mom shared that to me, and she told me, it's not your strength. God is one who knows. The fact that you're able to conceive, that's a plus. It's not a problem. At least that's a plus. And the fact that you're able to carry to this time, that's also a plus. There are those who are crying and saying, I would want to even just conceive, even if it is for a week, I feel it. That would be something good. So that also gave me strength. So I did give up on God, but not totally after that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be coming back to Nyambura, but we have another caller online, Damaris from Meru. Good morning, Damaris. Thank you so much for calling in. What's your contribution to our discussion today?
Hello.
Yes, Damaris, tunakusikia. Carry on.
Mimi naitwa Damaris, niko mgonjwa tumbo. Mimi nimekaa miezi 5 hivi sasa, nimeenda hospitali.
Yes.
Sasa nikilala na bwana yangu damu inaanza kutoka.
Nini? Rudia?
Nikilala na bwana yangu damu inatoka.
Okay.
Wewe ni mjamzito?
Sasa hapana. Sasa niko na sinda, ni damu inakaa ikitoka, nasikia vibaya hapa chini ya nini.
Hiyo ni kuvuja damu wakati wa tendo la ndoa, wakati hedhi yako haiko karibu, ni shida kubwa ambaye unahitajika kuona daktari mara moja. Sababu inaweza ni shida nyingi, lakini shida kubwa ambaye sisi tunaogopa sana ni saratani ya nyungu, cervical cancer. Kwa hivyo kama huna shida nyingine zozote, hakuna uchungu, hakuna nini, ni muhimu uone daktari mara moja akukague, ili kama kwa bahati mbaya kama ni saratani ya cervical cancer, tuwe tunaweza kutibu mara moja, sababu mwanzo ni rahisi kutibu hiyo shida. Hiyo ndio shida mbaya ambaye tunaweza kuwa nayo, na daktari akigundua kwamba sio hiyo, then hizi shida nyingine atazitibu bila matatizo mengi. Kwa hivyo tafadhali kimbia uone daktari mara moja.
Okay. Shukran, Doc. I trust Damaris amepata jawabu kwa swala ambalo alikuwa nalo. Na Nyambura, let me come back to you, because I remember there's something you once told me and it really stuck. You told me, after getting now this baby, and you're told to now go home with your baby, you were not sure what to do because umezoea. And jaribu tena.
Yes.
And now you have your bundle of joy.
Yes. Okay, yeah, that I also remember that many times. At times when I see my son, I remember that I was shocked when I was told to go with the baby home. I actually sat down and cried and then asked him and told me, "You're not ready?" I told her, "The baby is ready and I'm ready, but we're not ready to go home because I don't usually get this when I'm pregnant. I'm never told to go home with a baby." And when that happened, I remember telling my husband, we've been told to go home. And then I was actually scared because when I got Joshua, that's his name, is that we we had stayed in hospital for a week. And when we stayed in hospital for a week, he had gotten jaundice. And we also had a small complication with his lungs because he also came a bit early, but his weight was perfect, but just the lungs that had a problem and the jaundice. So we had to just stay in hospital for a week. And I think even the whole process of changing hospitals, because it was an emergency, for me, I was not panicking. I was just fine that at least there's a baby, and they're in the hands of a doctor. But the fact that I was told, go home with this baby, I felt like I have to be told how to do so. It was really difficult, but at least I went home with a baby.
You did go home with a baby. Now we need to wrap up, unfortunately, but before that we have other callers online. Betty from Bomet. Good morning, Betty. Shukran sana for calling in. Unayo pia kutueleza leo.
Hello?
Yes, Betty, endelea, tunakupata vizuri.
Hello?
Yes, carry on, Betty.
Okay, great. Hello, my name is Betty.
Betty, just lower the volume of your television set and then talk to us so that we can be able to get you properly.
Okay. I'm Betty from Betty. Betty. Hello.
Yes, carry on, Betty.
Okay, niko na shida ya tumwa na tumbo kila siku. Nimeambiwa hospitali niko na the question is
okay, we appear to have a bit of a mix-up there. There's one William from Embu. Okay, let's just carry on. Did you get the question?
Yeah, again, kuumwa na tumbo inaweza kuwa upande wa uzazi, inaweza kuwa upande wa chakula. Kwa hivyo hatuwezi kumshawishi kuliko hapo, isipokuwa kumweleza amtembelee daktari mara moja, sababu kuna vitu vingi sana kwenye tumbo. Kuna nyungu, kuna ovaries, mayai, kuna figo, kuna tumbo, kuna maini, kuna kila kitu. Kwa hivyo huyo madam, tafadhali tembelea daktari mara moja. Yeye akishakukagua atakushawishi na kukushauri ya kwamba hii shida ni yangu, ni tatibu, au hii shida kuna mtaalamu fulani kona ile, uende umtembelee kisha utibiwe. Watazamaji, please, ukiwa na shida tembelea daktari, sababu sisi nikiketi hapa na uniulize swali kama hilo, siwezi kujua moja kwa moja hiyo ni nyungu au moja kwa moja hiyo ni nini. Kwa hivyo tafadhalini tembeleeni madaktari, wawashawishi na washauri, na kama sio laini yao watakutuma kwa daktari ambaye anahusika na hiyo shida.
Okay, now we need to wrap up. Ile ya ukweli, you know, even a pastor finishes like so many times. So I need to get your closing remarks. I'll start with you, Marion, in just 30 seconds, your parting shot.
Yes, I would say that losses are real. People should never take them to be easy. Like I'll pick what Nyambura said that she walked out of an event because she felt she couldn't stay on. And that is a sign of trauma. She had gone through trauma. It could lead to depression. I remember her coming and telling me that she has been falling. Mom, I fell today. Mom, I'm feeling like this. And I thought, I could tell that she was heading to depression if it was not to be taken care of. And the thing is, it's good to speak out your feelings. It's good to talk about your pain. Get somebody to tell you. Get somebody to tell how you are feeling, how painful it is. And for us who are being told, just listen. It's good to listen. Somebody just need to talk out, speak out. Let them say what they are actually feeling. Then the other thing I would like to say is that there are people who ask, so how many children do you have? even after a miscarriage, you hear somebody asking, so do you have another child? It's like, this one is okay because you have another one. No. We are very insensitive society. And I think it's good to be careful on what to say to somebody who has lost. A loss is genuine and it's serious and it's painful. Just speak to let the person pour out.
Okay, sure. Daktari, please, in 30 seconds, and share your contacts, because there's someone who says your show has been inspiring. I have a complex one and I seem not to get answers. Can you please share Dr. Okumu's contact?
Okay, I'm wrapping up. Nyambura's problem was a congenital short cervix. She was born like that with a short cervix. The biggest problem of cervical incompetence in our country is terminations of pregnancy that have been done wrongly. Therefore, young girls, young ladies, please don't go to quacks for termination of pregnancy, because that harms your cervix.
Your contacts?
0703 971 756. We will repeat for you. Please do not call me. Text your message. I'll get back to you. It's impossible to answer all calls during the day. Please repeat my number.
Okay, Beatrice Cherop, I hope you got that. 0703 971 756. He says you should not call, just text. Nyambura, 30 seconds, please.
For me is that don't give up. For mothers who have gone through that loss, it's okay to grieve, even for men, because for me I feel like fathers who lose babies suffer silently at the background. So it's okay also to cry and speak out. Women, we speak out a lot, we heal faster. But for men, take time, and they also go through the grief. And I think it's also good to share and have someone to be with you throughout the grief. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much, Nyambura Kamau, Marion Gishuru, Dr. Charles Okumu. Thanks so much for joining us today. That's where we end our conversation today. A lot of feedback. I won't be able to sample it because of time, but I really do appreciate all those that sent in their comments and those that called in live. Remember, we're also live for you from the JKIA, where the Everton team just landed. They'll be playing with Kariobangi Sharks tomorrow, 4 p.m. Remember, that match will be live for you only on KTN News, and our reporter Rotuno Konyeke is there. She'll be joining us later on in our subsequent programs. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Grace Korea. Do join me again at 11 a.m. for News Center and 1 p.m. for Weekend at 1. Enjoy the rest of your day.